Hello, and thank you dearly for your interest watching this wonderful learning video. My name is Angelina Planije. My business name is GrowthAP, which stands for Grow with Angelina Planije. And that is my goal for you, that you may grow while watching this video. I'm so very excited to be here today and to spend the next 20 minutes or so together with you. It is an honor to be with you in this very moment in time. What makes this time so special to me is that I'm here to talk about how each and every one, including you, can truly change the world through changing your own world. In these very challenging and conflicting times, we all certainly could use some positive world-changing behaviors, wouldn't you agree? Maybe you are thinking, now, well, changing the world sounds as easy as making instant oatmeal, but more likely it might seem a little bit more daunting to you. No worries. Either way, because I'm going to give you some great insights on how you can change the world by changing your own world, you will be amazed how easily it really is. All my teaching today is based on the book Change Your World, How Anyone, Anywhere Can Change the World, written by John C. Maxwell and Rob Hoskins. My purpose here today is serving you to make a difference in your life so that you can make a difference in the lives of others. I want to raise your awareness of how you, yes, you, can change your world, so in turn, the current state of your world moves to a better state. Therefore, you can change the world for the better for all of us. I want to convince you, if you are not already sure about that, that you have within you tremendous capacity to make a difference and make this place we all share a better place. You don't need to wait for others to do that. You can do it, starting today. Only one thing stands between you and greater success in your personal and professional life. It isn't knowledge or skills, experience or talents. It is your unique collection of gifts. Your gifts are what the people of the world need to reach their fullest potential. When you serve others as a leader, you help them grow, and when you serve others as a leader, you grow yourself. Today, we will learn about how to do that more often and more influentially. There's an abundance of issues in the world that need your attention. Wouldn't you want better schools or just schools for everyone, better neighborhoods, a more accessible and effective healthcare system? How about better communities where people would actually get along both face-to-face and online nowadays as well? Just in general, wouldn't you like better work environments? And wouldn't it be nice if people were simply more respectful, unified, and positive? And more specific to you as a business owner or a business owner to be, wouldn't it be great if your customers were simply more, and you just fill out the blank with things you want to see change? I can't wait for change, and I hope so can't you. We can't wait for someone else to do it. Who do we need? You. I need you, and preferably now. I need you. You need me, and we need all of us to be the ones who change the world. I don't want to wait for the president or the government. I don't want to wait for the most popular people we see in positional leadership roles ruling large organizations. I don't want to wait for the educational department or the universities or the healthcare system or even our local governments. I don't want to wait for them. If I can start making a change now, and that's why I need you now. Well, any of the institutions I just mentioned can be very helpful and make a tremendous difference. You and I cannot be passive bystanders. We have to take action ourselves. The first thing you can do is change your thinking. It is the idea of if you think you cannot change the world, then you can't. Authors Rosemond and Benjamin Zender talk about how the assumptions we make restrict our thinking and therefore limit our possibilities. So let me ask you this. Can you think of a time within the last week or so that you were faced with something, some sort of challenge, and either you figured you couldn't do anything about it or you figured out a solution to the problem? If you don't think you could do anything to change the situation, can you shift the framework of your thinking and beliefs to one whose underlying assumptions allow for what you actually desire the situation to be? As the Zenders would say, the assumptions we make often restrict our thinking and therefore restrict our possibilities. What assumptions might you have that are restricting your thinking about what can be done or how you can shift your framework? John Maxwell, the author of the book Change Your World, talks about how you first have to have hope in your own self. If you want to adopt a change my world mindset, you will have a greater control over your ability to accomplish difficult things if you first have hope and belief in yourself. You must lead yourself first. Can you do that? Most certainly, yes, you can. Now, let me share a few reasons that John has discovered that shows us that people can change when one or more things happen. People can change when they heard enough that they have to. From the time we were children and first began making choices, we instinctively moved away from pain to avoid it. But a better response to pain is for us to change so that we are no longer hurt by it. People change when they see enough that they are inspired to. John says, everything rises and falls on leadership. That is one of my favorite quotes of his. Everything rises and falls on leadership. When you begin to see and realize this, you can change the way you think, work, and interact with people. Certainly, others have inspired you. That is leadership in action. Others inspiring you can help you change things you need to, just as as your inspiration towards others will help them change the things they need to. People change when they learn enough that they want to. When you believe there's nothing you can do about a problem, it is disheartening and demotivating. But when you being to learn how you can take steps to start making a difference, it will propel you to take action. There are always many ways to approach a problem or challenge. From the lessons you have learned in life, what new steps can you take to expand your impact? People change when they receive enough that they are able to. The world is not looking for more dreamers. It's looking for dream makers. Brad Montag, the creator of The Kid President, videos and TV show, says this so clearly. Dare to dream, but please do. For dreamers are many, but doers are few. You have received enough. It's time now to start doing. If from what you learn today or what you learn at a deeper level when you join me at my next Change Your World Mastermind group, read the book Change Your World. You can put into practice what you learn by taking action and therefore begin to see changes in yourself and in those people whose lives are touched. This is where dreams come true. More information about the upcoming mastermind I will give you at the end of this video. Hold on tight, keep taking notes, and continue to grow. I mentioned earlier about having hope for yourself. You also need to have hope for others. The changes you make within yourself will give you the confidence and credibility and hope to help others. We call this be a hope helper. Being a hope helper requires you to be positive and focus on the positive changes you can create, not the negative situation you want to eliminate. As Brian Tracy says, change your thinking, change your life. And he is absolutely correct. And lastly, have hope for a better future. Dale Carnegie said, most of the things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept trying when there seemed to be no hope at all. When you have hope for a better future, it keeps you wanting to work to make a difference. As you see a difference happening, your hope expands and you develop a great sense of urgency for making an even greater difference. This is how we have a better future. Become an urgent person for a better future. Become a change agent just like me and make the change in your world. We all need one another. Mother Teresa is quoted as saying, I can do what you cannot, and you can do what I cannot. Together, we can do great things. Is when people are working for one another. Everything multiplies when we work together. I want to challenge you to take the next step in your transformation to change your world. What matters now is that you do something small or something big. It doesn't matter as long as you do something. Take notice of your thinking. What are the reasons you are here today? What are the reasons you want to change? Where does your hope lie? Are you focusing on the positive and what things could be, or stuck with negative thoughts about the way things are? Think about and plan for who you want to come along with you. Make sure you will have a boat full of committed rowers. Think about where your focus goes, more towards cooperation or to collaboration. And are you looking for what unites us more than what divides us? We have briefly touched on some of John's ideas on how you can change your world and therefore impact and influence the world of others. Imagine going into a deeper dive on other ways in which you can change the world. How much more of a difference could you make? Or perhaps you have a great need to further develop your leadership skills or grow more as a person. What I would like you to do as we close is simply fill out this one question survey form that asks, would you find studying the type of material presented here today help you and your team make a greater difference as an organization? Yes or no? If your answer is yes, click this link and sign up for the Change Your World Mastermind. During a weekly 1-hour session, we dive deeper into this question, how can we apply what John and Rob are teaching us in our own world, in our own life, in our own business, in our own community. We will encourage, strengthen, and complement one another through brainstorming and answering open, explorative questions to get your answers revealed and become more intentional. Are you in? Click here to sign up for the next mastermind. Availability is limited to 8 participants per session. Full is full. There are several time slots. I hope this session added a lot of value to you today. Thank you for your attentiveness and thank you for your time watching this video. It has been an honor sharing this valuable information with you. Again, my name is Angelina Planije, a change agent, speaker, and trainer with the John Maxwell team. I'm looking forward to working with you soon. Have a fantastic rest of your day.